Good evening, everyone. I just want to welcome everyone because you are all fabulous and absolutely fabulous. And as you came in, if I didn't catch you, I put an imaginary gold medal around you. Yes. You were challenged, but it's so beautiful here. Beautiful for Gerry and Christine. I just love them both. I did tell Gerry, yes, no refunds. Yes, I did. No, just kidding. But anyway, I thank you. I think it's going to be a wonderful, long marriage and happy marriage. And you know what? I have to apologize publicly to my daughter and son-in-law. You know, Bridezilla, I could have been Momzilla. And I'm okay now. Anyway, but thank you so much for all of you who traveled the long journey to get here and the longer journey to enter the hideout. Anyway, here's my husband Joe.
I have a few words I want to say here. And I just want to echo what my beautiful wife said, that thank you so much for coming down here. Christine had already mentioned places that people have traveled from. I didn't hear Illinois. My sister came down from Illinois. This is wonderful. We're all here to witness a beautiful event here and the marriage of Christine and Gerry. And when things get tough and you want to throw in the towel, you know that we're all witnesses here. We can throw that towel right back at you. So there's no, like it was said before, there's no return. But I really appreciate all the people coming down here, all the hard work that was done here. I even have to thank for the good weather that we had here for tonight. And the best to the newlyweds.
Mr. Gerry Kelly, Senior, you are summoned to the podium, to the microphone. You know, he told us, I might warn you, he told us at the table he may not want to say. I just want to remind some of you who haven't seen the guest book table to be sure to sign up there. And we do have the coffee and tea out. I guess you all know where the bar is. That reading at church yesterday and today about the wedding at Cana. I saw the barrels being wheeled in.
Yeah. War here is full of wine.
They're still filled with water.
Gerry Kelly and Gerry Kelly. Jerry's.
My wife Rose and I, we had 3 children, and I have to say, no parents ever had a son like Gerry.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
He was due on the 1st of May, 1970. He arrived at 1 minute past midnight on the 1st of May. And not only that, he usually slept for 12, 14 hours. In other words, he was the perfect child. And since then, I've thought of contacting the editors of the famous Dr. Spock in America and saying, I want you to take note of this lad when he was a child. But no, I find it very hard to believe that I'm here at this wonderful occasion, because our two daughters were married in Ireland, and little did I think that I would be attending a wedding with our forebears, the Garcias, because at one stage the Kellys and the Garcias ran a certain part of this continent. And then the Garcias outnumbered us. So we were relegated, and we decided that we would build an empire in Ireland. But sooner or later, I mean, that the Irish and the Garcias would meet again. I didn't know under what circumstances. But the welcome that we received from Maria and Joe was astounding, and the extended family. And I must confess, I enjoyed meeting so many different people and so on. I met Linda, I met Tommy, and Patty, and the 5 children. And I have a wager going. There's a book open, and I'm asking my friend.
Carlito.
Because the wonderful names that Tommy and his wife gave to the 5 children. And I'm probably the only one outside of the grandparents and the parents who could name them. It's fantastic.
Would party powers take advantage of that?
But I'm not going to mention the state of the roads in this part of California. I'm not going to mention it. But I knew everything would turn out well in the end. I just knew it. And that's it. And I think Father Heffernan did a fantastic job. I have to confess, when Rose and I got married a number of years ago, the point was this: the knot was tied, but it was doubly tied. We had an occasion yesterday in the church, Our Lady of the Pines in Pioneer, and we had the blessing today. So they were doubly not tied. So it's unlikely that it will be untied. And if it is untied, Rose said to me, he's not coming back to Dublin. But I'll finish on this note. It was wonderful to meet Joe and Maria and the family and so on. And I met a lot of Irish here. But I want to make one special mention. My brother Paddy. I have 7 brothers, but Paddy is my favourite. And funnily enough, he's not mentioned in my will. But Paddy understands that. But there's also Rose's sister who came down from Socrates, Margaret. And by the way, I know there are very few Republicans here tonight. Gerry Bishop was a legislator for the county of Ulster, Socrates and Kingston for not 1 term but for 3 terms, and he could have gone further but for certain reasons which we won't go into now. But he represented district number 4. And where's Gerry? Gerry? He's in the saloon. Sorry. He's in the saloon, so. But anyway, and I also have to say this, that I have a very special son-in-law, Brian. Where's Brian? Where's Brian? Is he here? I have to say, he and Aoife are the happiest married couple on the planet. And it's very simple. What Aoife says, Brian does. And they have 4 wonderful children, Dara, Enya, Orla and Killian. And Aoife and those helped us to be here today, because I have to tell you, I really wouldn't have got on the line, on the net or whatever it is called, to do the bookings for this flight and that flight and so on. But Aoife did a fantastic job, and publicly I wish to acknowledge that. So thank you very much. My final word is to Gerry and Christine. And we met Christine in Ireland a couple of times, and she was a very engaging woman. And when Gerry announced, I think it was through Fox Television, that he intended to marry Christine, I said, this is the one, and that is true. So we're very, very happy. Yeah. And Christine introduced me to her biological mother, Maria, and also Auntie Mary, and also Penny. And she then said, by the way, I now have a 4th mother, Rose. you're doing. So thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you very much.
Time and everything.